Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're tackling something really practical, understanding the key words for applying for a visa.
hmm Yeah, it often feels like a whole new language, doesn't it?
It really does, but getting a handle on this vocabulary, it can make the whole thing feel, well, less intimidating, more manageable.
Absolutely. It's about feeling prepared, feeling confident when you face that process.
And we're using Applying for a Visa from Practical English Daily as our guide today. It's about someone, Emma, who needs her student visa application sorted by Friday.
Oh, wow. Okay, so there's a real deadline there. That adds pressure.
Definitely. You can feel the urgency.
Yeah.
So our plan is to break down the essential vocabulary from her situation.
Sounds good. We'll go through the words, maybe practice saying them.
Exactly. We'll define them, practice pronunciation, and wrap up with a quick quiz to help you make sure it all sticks. Ready to build that visa vocab?
Let's do it. Where do we start?
Okay, first word, visa. Simple enough, but crucial. It's your official permission to travel.
Right. Like the example says, tourist visas typically allow 90-day stays.
Perfect. Okay, repeat after me. Visa, official travel permission.
Visa official travel permission.
Great. Next up, the application form. This is, well, the big document with all your personal info.
Yeah, the one asking for everything, like your employment history in the example.
Exactly. Repeat after me. Application form document with personal information.
Application form document with personal information.
Okay, then there's the fee you pay, the processing fee.
Yes, the money for them to actually look at your application. And it's usually non-refundable.
Good point. The example is, the processing fee is non-refundable. Repeat after me. Processing fee payment for application review.
Processing fee payment for application review.
Now, for students like Emma, the letter of acceptance is key, confirmation you're in the school.
Like getting that email? My letter of acceptance arrived by email. That's a good feeling.
Definitely. Repeat after me. Letter acceptance school admission confirmation.
Letter of acceptance school admission confirmation.
Then, financial statements. Basically, your bank records.
Proof you can actually afford to be there, right? Pay for tuition, living expenses.
Exactly. The example says you need 6 months' worth. Repeat after me. Financial statements, bank account records.
Financial statements, bank account records.
Okay, purpose of travel. Why are you going?
Simple question, but important. Could be study, business, tourism.
Like the example. My purpose of travel is business meetings. Repeat after me. Purpose of travel reason for visiting.
Purpose of travel reason for visiting.
Now, something specific for U.S. students. The I-20 form.
That's a specific document the university sends you for the visa process.
Right. The university issued my I-20 form. Repeat after me. I-20 form U.S. student visa document.
I-20 form U.S. student visa document.
Okay, expire. This means something becomes invalid, it runs out.
Like passports or visas. My passport expires next year. We need to keep track of that.
Definitely. Repeat after me. Expire, become invalid.
Expire, become invalid.
Where do you often apply? At the consulate.
That's the government's office in another country. Like applying at the German consulate.
Got it. Repeat after me. Consulate government office abroad.
Consulate government office abroad.
And finally, biometrics. Sounds technical, but it's common now.
Yeah, fingerprints, maybe a photo. For security reasons.
Biometrics are required for most visas. Repeat after me. Biometrics, fingerprints, photo for security.
Biometrics, fingerprints, photo for security.
Excellent. Okay, you've heard the terms. Practice them. Let's see what stuck with a quick quiz based on Emma's situation.
All right, quiz time. Let's see.
First question. What 3 main documents does Emma need for her student visa, based on our source?
Okay, she needs the letter of acceptance, financial statements, and that I-20 form.
Spot on.
Yeah.
And where might she submit the application?
Could be at the consulate, or sometimes online these days.
Right. What is a processing fee again?
That's the money you pay for them to review your application, the non-refundable bit.
Exactly. Why show financial statements? What's the point?
To prove you have enough money, basically, that you can cover your costs.
Makes sense. And the I-20 form, what's that specifically?
It's that special document for students heading to the U.S. issued by the school.
Okay. What question might an officer ask Emma about her purpose of travel?
Probably just straightforward. What is your purpose of travel?
Simple as that sometimes. And if her visa is said to expire, what does that mean?
It means it's no longer valid after a specific date. It runs out.
Good. Where are biometrics usually collected?
At the visa application centers, typically.
Yeah, right. The source says Emma's visa is valid until 2026. What word describes what happens after that date?
It will expire.
Perfect. And lastly, what attitude does the source suggest helps in visa interviews?
Being confident and well-prepared, knowing your stuff.
Fantastic. See, understanding these terms really is the first step. It clarifies what's needed.
It really does. And like that source said, organization is key for visa success. Knowing the lingo helps you organize everything.
Totally. It just shows how many official processes have their own, like, specific language.
And once you decode that language.
The whole thing feels a lot less scary, right? Definitely something to keep in mind for other official stuff, too.
Good point.
Well, that's all the time we have for this deep dive. Join us next time.